Taking all these trips, I had to go and get a passport. I'm just trying to live, I don't know what these mad for. I just signed a deal and got a really big bag for it. You still at your mama crib and getting money, you gotta.
Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Dallas Cowboys. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check nine. Here we go, going to 54, wide eight. Check, we're going to 54, wide eight.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Being chased out left. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Check, watch 54. Here we go, G, get off the field. Kill. We're going to 53. Kill, turn up. Gun. Mike's 50. Under. Mike's 54. Hey, watch that. Here we go, 46. We're going to 54. Wide eight. Pick the edge. It's free. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Check, kill. 47. Be ready. Kill.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, it was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Kill.
Back to it after the pick 6. Prescott. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me. Good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at third down here. Looking to throw. Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down. Prescott now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go, defense. Here we go, 47. Here we go. 26.
They'll throw again. Prescott. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick, and they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 26. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, it's Carson. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. Yeah, the Cowboys here on third down bringing in an extra defensive back.
0-0, 14.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's got Lockett. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 30 on second down, Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
We got this.
That's the end of the first quarter.
What?
With the score, Seahawks 7, Cowboys 0.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. Defensively, it was Leighton Vander Esch up from his linebacker spot.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 15-yard line.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
Watch out. 25.
Here's Wilson. Dumps this one off to Chris Carson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field. Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath, first do no harm. And right now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Bobby Wagner, the former 2nd rounder out of Utah State, with a sack. Third and long for Prescott. Going to take a shot for Gallup. And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play for the Cowboys on 3rd. 42 yards. A first down throw for Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Randall Cobb there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. Xavier Woods, the free safety, up to make the tackle.
At the 25-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check.
Now Wilson escapes the sack. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Wilson to the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
53 at the mic. 50. Here we go, D. Here we go.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Here's Austin. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Rush in, rush in, rush in. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Kill.
Prescott on first down. Going to take a shot for Gallup. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Go to 54. Why? Go to 54. 126.
Now Prescott. Caught by Cobb. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So the 14 yards actually takes them from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun. That's complete to Cobb.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
He's checking. Kill.
From the shotgun again to Elliott. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. And for the 3rd time here this half, it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half, as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace, because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. A first down there on a pickup of 25. On first down, Carson. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
280. Mike 54. Took right, took right. Right left, right left. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Exit, exit. Right there, 54. 95, 95. 54 Mike. Alert, 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 alert.
From the shotgun, Wilson. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 44 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. All day, punk. Here we go, 46, 46. Go. Check 33. 36.
Prescott to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. It gets it over the middle to Cobb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
And a Cowboy first down.
Here we go, 47. 49. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54. 180. You got time, 26.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Cobb. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you, because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game. Prescott, he's going to find Gallup here complete, and he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. First down, Prescott. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Watch the twist. Check, check. 18. Lucky.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Now it's Wilson. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. The Seahawks on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is third down and 12.
Mark 55! Mark 55! 3 bucks.
Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
36 power.
First and 10.
55.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He's going to look deep down the field. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he'll actually lose about 7 yards on the return, but they have possession of the football on the turnover. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back.
And now here's another interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. Intended that time for Cooper. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct.
54. Go. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll find Metcalf. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. But with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Alert. Check 99.
They'll run on first down. It's Carson. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Let's go double count right here. Double count. Mike's 5-4. Hey, 0. Tempo.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5.
Touch 280. 53 is the Mike. All day. Mike, 53. 53, Mike.
Now Wilson on second down. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
That's going to be a long day. Touch 50. Hey, we got Mike. Got to go, in and out. Let's go. Good touch.
Third and long. It's Wilson. And he's going to go down again. Jalen Smith picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Now Austin dancing away at the 35. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 37-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. It's caught. Cooper. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. A first down carry by Elliott. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Seahawks 31-yard line.
From the 31, Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 18. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on first down.
Check back 33. Check back 33. Wild Bill. Go. Get out there. Hey.
From the red zone now, Prescott. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Check 53's Mike. Let's go, Captain. Let's go. We got this.
On first down, Carson. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
I got you, boy.
They run again with Carson. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll go as a loss of 5, and that'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it. From 55 yards away, that was never in doubt. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.
fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. And I gotta win no matter what, like fourth down, Hail Mary, no punch. Like every time I touch down, I gotta stunt. Randy Moss, yeah, my numbers going up. All these trophies, what do I need any more for? Check the stats up, you can check the scoreboard. Check the stats, Jake Critch, I'm the QB. Ran it up and then I went and got a new freeze. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. If you ain't a winner, then don't come round. On my way to another city, it's a touchdown. Underlay, yeah, I gotta get it in a rush now. Let them hate, try to knock me down, but we got up now. You say that you ballin', keep it real though. Hey, why I never saw you in the field though? Hey, I make it look easy, it's a field goal. I've been grinding for a minute and I'm still going. I'm fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off.
Let's beat his ass, y'all.
Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet. All right. Oh, timeout, bro.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Brees now on first down.
Oh my God, man.
Check down, but they'll get it back.
I don't see more than trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. To throw is Brees. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Looking for more there on first down, but
My
this
God, man.
field incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to Ted Ginn, and it's second down.
Get him.
The first carry
Get
now,
him.
this is
You're not going for that.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And let it go.
There's Breeze. That's to his
No,
running
not today.
back. It's Alvin Kamara.
What you gonna do?
And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Flag. He didn't let me touch the ball, boy.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Carson.
What?
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. This is Carson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
He is a sweetie, y'all. I promise you.
He said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Now Wilson on first down. Going for Metcalf on the
Oh,
deep
my God. What the
incomplete.
He's mad.
Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Man.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed
Oh, my God, you
getting ready
yo.
for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst,
oh
you
my
open up the defense a
God.
little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
14, 40.
Throwing again. Wilson. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first
He's not playing with this boy, man.
His second read wasn't there, but he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
What's up, man?
65.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson.
Throw it! Oh, my God. You got to let that go, bro.
For a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan.
I know I'm going to get you. I know exactly how I'm going to get you.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Here's Wilson. Buying time to his left. It's caught inside the 25. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
That's a great job working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
They'll run on first down. It's Carson, and he's going to push his way down to about the 12. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Turn.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with it. Now Perez lost the football. So
one hand
is a fumble, but the key thing
one hand. One hand.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Throwing on second and long. Breeze into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys are taking it off. They're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
What's on your pounds in there, too?
This is fielded a couple yards deep. The decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Yeah, put him in there.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Looking for again, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
On first down, Wilson. Yeah, this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
Welcome back to Seattle.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. They'll run with Marshawn Lynch. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Are you sweet for this?
On 2nd and a couple, Wilson, and he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone.
And
for the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
He called the other dude because he know he can't beat that nigga. He can't beat him. I know for a
The
fact you can't
Saints
get him.
offense on the field, ready to get their drive
Did they got
started.
his
In
feet?
some dangerous territory. Already down 3 scores. A 3
Oh,
and out
no.
here. Or
Hey, don't do
inability
it.
to put
Don't
any
do it.
points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to go
Oh, my
against is
God.
on every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first
I am.
half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have
Thank
to
you.
go ahead
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Tedrick Thompson picks it. And he will
Look at
take
that,
this one
Oh,
home.
he's gone,
It's a
bro.
touchdown. That pick 6 extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the 3rd quarter. The things don't improve past then. I think the backups get a lot of play in the 2nd half.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the round is on here in this first half.
Bro, I'm at 35. I'm at 35 touches for half. I promise you. This nigga is
So
a complete silence on
get
mic.
another shot at it now as this
You know
one's
how
in the
they,
air.
you know how a nigga like Jordan and
This will
Kobe,
be taken to the
they
back
hit
of
one
the
with a
end
buzzer
zone.
beater. Take all the
Going
numbers
back
out that
here,
ring,
this will be
man.
a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field,
Yeah,
ready
he
to
better,
get their
bro. He
drive
better,
started.
bro.
Typically
Look at
down in
this,
the
bro. We
first
gotta
half,
look
I
at
might
this
say,
shit, bro.
oh, you
This
at least
shit
need a
unbelievable,
field
bro.
goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown.
I don't know.
Yeah, and normally, you know me. You've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm sorry about
Oh, yeah, 2 people walking.
preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still
Yeah,
got a
this
chance.
sucks, bro.
I
This
think
is
they're out of
this is
patience here. This
trash.
has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're
Yeah,
going to
he
that
doing all
portion of the
basic
sheet
shit, though. Look,
that
look,
says big-time plays, specials, anything you
Of
can
course,
use to
of
get
course
yourself
you gonna
back
get
into
that.
it.
Of course
The
you
throw
are.
from Breeze into the
You
hands
gonna
of
do it again,
Smith.
though.
Give them
I'm
18
gonna
there,
kick
and the
that shit.
Saints have a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first
This
and
nigga
10.
suck, man. He's like boo-boo.
From the gun, it's Breeze.
Get your ass down. One hand ball it.
And down he goes. Check back at about the
Nah, he stopped
43-yard
me there.
line. And they
One
need to
hand
work to at
bandit.
least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Oh, he might get sacked.
Now Breeze. Now
Oh,
Breeze
son of
lost
a-
the football. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill, but the panic that jumps up in your chest
Man,
when
bro.
that ball's on the ground,
This
whether
nigga
you
is
get it or your
dead,
teammate
bro,
gets it,
like
just as long as you
dead,
maintain
like
possession,
dead.
that's all you're looking for.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze.
Nothing.
And pressure gets to him again.
Yeah, that ain't
Ezekiel
it, man.
That's
Better than this.
back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down.
The amount of sacks that
Hey,
they've
Ricky.
absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face
Damn,
it.
Ricky,
This
what the
offensive
hell?
line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated
No,
time
he's
and time
fine, man.
again.
Now it's Lockett.
Hey, Ricky, I'm telling you right now.
29 yards
I might
on the
have scored
punt.
before the
Definitely
half.
not his
I'm
best.
telling you right
And
now.
it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
33 seconds, bro.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play call,
The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief.
I know. Well, I ain't want to throw it, though.
That was
I want to hit him with this. This an
palpable
old
sideline.
school
The
play
friend
right here.
No doubt about
This
it.
is an old school play. I want to see
Retain
if he can
possession,
stop it.
no turnover.
I like to
Those
call
coaches
this
are screaming,
butt
just hang
naked.
on to the ball, man.
Wilson
Oh, no, he
forced out to his
hit
left.
it.
Good coverage
He
downfield
hit it.
to him
He
taking
went over.
off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the shotgun,
That right there.
Wilson. It's caught, Lockett. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Call that a very strong gain of 24. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
This is too easy. Yeah, this is too easy, bro.
From the gun, it's
Okay.
Wilson.
Oh, why you throwing out of... Oh, my God. That was touchdown, man.
The intended receiver was
This
DK
nigga
Metcalf,
boo-boo.
but it'll be 2nd and goal.
He's like the real definition of boo-boo.
Line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Good.
To throw is Wilson.
Touchdown. Touchdown. Oh, my God. This nigga stepped out of bounds.
Oh my God.
An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal.
I know.
Bullshit. He didn't step out of bounds.
Throwing again here, Wilson. Flush to his right. And he's got it.
Oh, I ain't got no more timeouts, bro.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Oh, I got the ball.
And we
You got the
welcome
ball
you
first.
back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon getting set for
Oh, you
quarter
really
number
suck.
3 here.
Hey, what's so bad about it? This ass movie gonna be on YouTube forever.
Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the 2nd half is underway.
Oh, you
And a
feel
short
real, bro.
kick taking it about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Hey, look at it. Man, this ain't it, bro. Maybe you should have hit it, Jordan. Maybe you should have hit it, Jordan.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They'll begin the drive with Carson. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
And having built that kind of a lead, they're able to do whatever they want right now. All momentum on their side, especially now running the football.
Yeah, you're talking about a defense being on their toes. They don't know what's going to hit them next at this point.
No, they went from toes to heels, and they're trying to figure out how to get back to the toes part.
He'll take a shot for the end zone.
Okay.
And he's got
Oh, my God.
the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown.
Hey, yo, God damn, boy.
The 2nd touchdown.
You can't stop nothing.
As his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
I told you, bro. I told you, bro.
Myers
This
connects
is
on
what I
the
really do, bro. I
PAT,
ain't even too
and that will extend this big lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
What you gonna do, man? You gotta have a scheme when you playing this right here. You ain't even got a scheme going. You gotta get your little scheme
The
together.
Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. These guys had a punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They may even need a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to get out.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks.
Nothing.
Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Michael Kennedy's coming in to drop him.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film.
Nothing, boy.
Pressure again, and down he goes again. The offensive line is in tatters as that's now 3 sacks in 3 plays. Here's Thomas Morstead now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Returnable for Lockett.
Oh, yeah, he's gone.
Yards on the return. Picked up some good blocks as well. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to throw.
Oh, my God. Damn, I couldn't even throw it to him.
Incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Wilson. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Wilson now, throwing on 3rd and long. That's complete to DK Metcalf. They needed 19, and that's precisely what they got. And by the length of a football, it's a 1st down. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
At the Saints' 18-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now as his guys continue to pour it on. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead will swell by 1 more.
Look, you know how these playing niggas for 300 or 400 games or something,
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
$200, $300, $400 a game.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
No confusion and shit. Super sweet.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
You know what I'm saying? No, for real. They think they're doing it.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
Oh, he's nice. Ah, damn! I put the wrong way. God damn!
Back inside the 20.
Wow, Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
14, Friday.
Oh, you sweet.
Not pass.
Go outside. Take him away. Let's let him. We don't care about him.
After the interception,
right here.
But it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it's going to be tipped up and picked off.
Now this window is running back out of the backfield. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. This is caught, And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th. And boom, he's on the ball.
You don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Now it's Carson, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
47's the mic, boys. 47. Check, 47. I'm coming.
Now Wilson.
Back in the end zone. Touchdown.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Myers connects on the PAT, and that will extend this big lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
I ain't even going to get the out on
That's fielded in the end zone.
These boys are real deal.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 18.
The field got blazing.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's complete to his running back.
They work, man.
And mark him
They
down
work like
way
shit.
up close to the 40 at the 39. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Do it again. I did.
1st and 10, here's Breeze.
Nice game there.
Oh, my God.
No, that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just a reason to say nobody wants to be shut out. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in.
Now it's hard for you,
down to the 9. That one good for 37 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
And Pete, I did my good man. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give him credit for that. 2 little, 2 late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
I got shit for this boy. You don't even know it. Ooh, look out. The rest is some shit. What you like about it? That hot dog is
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions.
It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for Seattle. 48 yards. Boy, another big play later for offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
Come on with.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
Oh, my God.
To the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays.
Back in the
moving.
Not both of y'all right there.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
This old school. Who's that?
2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here.
I promise I speak.
Wilson operating from the gun. Steps away to his left. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. That'll be taken in the end zone.
I'm just having fun with him, man.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by
he one of
much
my
as
joints
he's marked
up.
down at the 21-yard line.
Did you see Russell Wilson just did? Bro, I just ran the jump in with Russell, bro.
On the field,
Like, it was nothing. Like, it was so easy,
they
bro.
lost this one. Their offense has struggled.
Oh, like the football. Oh, he thinking Clowney on his ass.
Escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney able to get
Bro,
in there
he's
for
gone.
his second sack.
He told his cousin, he said he got to wait.
Work to be
I said, I don't know why.
2nd and 16 after the sack. Now Breeze finding Kamara. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Breeze now to throw. Open man is Michael Thomas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That'll get 15 and a Saints 1st down. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, my God.
That's good.
That was a hell of a play right there.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team.
You do. You don't know.
For the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's super clear. And he missed the field goal, though.
But this one's over, let's be honest.
He was back to point, bro. Hey, cause listen.
Now he's back out there.
He's somebody who play again. Look, the next game, right?
After the PAT miss.
I'm gonna embarrass him, but I'm gonna get. I might get the race for him, man.
And taken successfully.
No, for real, I might get the race for him. No, you know what? I ain't gonna get the race for him.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one's all but over.
Nah, you know what?
Use the timeouts here.
I want to get somebody like I want to get somebody like
tackled there by Alex Anzalone.
They don't want me to get old. They don't want me to. Huh? His mom over there?
Nobody talking to it, yeah.
Hey, bro. Oh, your wife saying this?
I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself.
Bro, that nigga is boo-boo. Like Dookie. I don't know why he want to keep playing with this, bro. This is not it for him, bro. I know he want to play again. What should I get on him, cuz? I know. It's embarrassing to watch, bro. It's really bad, man. Who he getting dollars at? He getting dollars now. I don't know why would he do that. He like really suck, bro.
No, he really ass though, bro. I'm gonna think of one of the pictures when I play him in Madden. I'm hoping that shit on Facebook and I'm gonna show you, bro. This shit ain't nothing new. He bit some ass in Madden.
I'm getting my mom now. He said you bringing that shit from like 3 years ago. Hey, I'm getting my mom on it now. Yeah. Tell your wife to watch this jump, cause well, not the whole game, but just keep on peeking in and see what we be saying. He's so stimulated.
Hey, look. Jay said, he said she's picking on the game.
No, hey.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. This will be taken about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
You know these the Smith brothers right here, bro. You know we get busy now, right? Yeah, we getting busy.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Don't try that shit with deep on me, boy.
It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room.
Why can't he, nigga?
After the loss to start out here, 2nd and 11. Prescott now. And now he'll tuck it and run. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Preston Smith comes in for the sack.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones.
Aaron! His name Aaron.
And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. A big run there by Jones. 49 yards.
Nigga laid the lead.
Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Now Jones. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal.
Yeah, because you suck.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2.
Look again. Easy. 61, matchbox lights. Get it down.
They'll run it with Jones. He'll be caught behind the line of scrimmage at the 3. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand. They start on the ground with Elliott.
Nothing.
And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about to us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
Nothing.
And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Nothing.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Zadarius Smith able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick.
That's a boomer.
Here's Irvin to return. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position where we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do.
Hey, 626.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Box it, box it, box it, box it. 26. Hey, exit. All day, just like that. Just like that. Hey, look, 48. Look, hey, we gonna like the 48 right now. Let's go.
Here's Rodgers throwing again. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Come on, QB. Jump out. Get 300. Get 300.
Rodgers to throw once more. And Adams has it complete. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 33. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. Rodgers again now. He goes full extension, and he's got it. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
X3, 218, chop.
And again, it's Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play.
48 to Mike. Bravo.
On 2nd and goal, Rodgers. Now he'll escape to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Allen Lazard there to make the grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Hey, how old is your cousin? How old is your cousin?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked up by
Don't throw it to Jack inside, boy.
Was the intended target.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
My man is a shutdown for us. Fuck out of here.
Hey, Delta.
He's done.
Shit. 48 to Mike.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He got position on him, and he pulls it in. That goes for a gain of 31. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Yeah, bum. Bum sauce. Everybody that's watching this practice,
the
man.
Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Crosby connects on the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
Oh, you gonna take huge ass over there.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're in a bind early. You're down 14-0.
That's not over there.
Worried at this stage or still too early?
You know what that means,
You're
right?
just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team.
Nothing,
You want to
boy.
make sure that
Stop
they
it.
stay positive.
Come on, that's a
But at the
Pro
same
Bowler
time,
right
you're
there.
wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your
What?
answer.
Nigga, both of them
And make
niggas
sure you
got
find
two
the guy
touchdowns, bro.
who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his
Preston
hands.
and
Still second quarter. You
and
put something
Zaire
forward here.
a
Make you
piece.
feeling okay. Throwing on second down. Prescott.
Look, Jair, boy.
And some room to run
Night, night.
now. And they
Night,
will
night.
score.
Jair, boy.
Touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's
Listen,
a great example
his
of
name
a
is
team that was
Jair with
really
a J,
amped up.
and the other nigga's
They've been
name
playing
is
so well.
Zaire.
Yeah, they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play instead. They created their own big play with a pick
Gadarius
six.
had 10
This one may
and
be
Preston
over.
had
Yeah,
10.
it's
nigga.
just the first half, but that lead is swelled to the
talking
point
about?
where you're
Stop playing with our
wondering
D-line
if
like
it
that,
is
bro.
over already. Crosby with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0.
He's so predictable, man.
So they'll get another shot on offense.
You gotta get you a new scheme or something,
And
man.
then the kick is away.
You either gotta make what's your identity, man? Like, you gotta be like a runner,
and
you
the
gotta be a
decision to come
passer.
out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Like, are you a
About set
or
for
you
this
a
next drive by the Cowboys offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. I know, but you're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
These niggas, man.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Preston Smith picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Throwing. And he's going to go down again. Zadarius Smith. He's the one that drops in this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks.
It should have been a fumble.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the shot, it's Prescott. And that pressure gets to him again. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. And he gets this away. Look at this. This is a good one. On the return is Irvin.
Oh, he might be gone. Night-night.
Races down the right side. Touchdown.
Oh, my God.
Mark that down as an 85-yard punt return.
85-yard punt return. Jesus Christ.
A lot of times they want this guy just to try to flip field position. He flipped it all the way into the end zone.
God damn,
10 yards. That's getting a first down. Instead, he takes it all the way and provides a big spark for his team.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. It's a short kick, taken near the 18.
And it's my ball.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Did you get that puppy?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with him because this was just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats?
Night-night. Night-night.
Trying to get to the airport.
Night-night.
A big run there by Jones. 47 yards. And a guy that can change the game shows you a glimpse of it right there, taking the ball down inside the red zone.
Just tells you how tough it is for a defense. You just hold on all game and essentially hold your breath. Will they break it?
They will get this into the end
Ever
zone.
like, bro, you never played again.
Scampering home from
Look at the second one, though, bro. Look at the second one.
as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Sometimes a group that gets overlooked, certainly, the offensive line. Right there, they really helped with that
Hey,
score.
man, next time somebody play Madden, bro, just don't even think about it, bro.
That means the offensive line
Yeah,
actually
don't say
scored
shit.
first by moving people back
You
beyond the
think
end
that's
zone.
about it, bro.
We saw evidence
Like,
of
I'm
that
not
on that play.
bad.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
No. I couldn't even say that. I said that to better money.
About set for this next drive
Oh,
by the
man, I love when
Cowboys
you play these
offense.
type, play
They're
that
down in
bullshit,
this game.
man.
A chance
I
for the
love when you
offense,
play
though,
bullshit.
to put something
I
on
love
and
it.
get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they're going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Keep talking about something, man. He's the best money back in the game.
First down is he'll maybe get a yard out of that. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, you don't know what he's doing.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. He's going to walk on deep left side here. And this is going to wind up incomplete.
You lost 100 to 14.
The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
After
an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Oh my God, Daniel.
He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Push it up for him a little bit.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. It's caught. Cooper. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers 30. Prescott now. 5 straight completions here in the second half. 1st and 10. Prescott again. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. First defensive back taken in this year's draft. Darnell Savage there to knock that one away. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Prescott. A dump off to Elliott.
Oh my God!
Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
Oh, he's
a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Yeah, man, I was right there. I didn't even go to that end. I was going to the outside.
And the Cowboys are in for 6. Forbath able to convert the extra point. And that will get him one closer. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Oh my God.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Man. We might as well just get on 230 this ball, man. Let me see the shine on this, because he ain't shining on this yet.
No, I ain't got to shine on
that nigga, man.
I'm going to turn it on a little bit,
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way. I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Yes, sir.
From the 36, Rodgers is going to fire one deep over the inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup of 38. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. This is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 25 yards that time. Back now at Lambeau. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Protein spill.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. So stuffed from the 2. Now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead will swell by 1. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Okay. Y'all came back, but it was already over.
Drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tab.
Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it off. Loose football. And the Packers
pick it up.
And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Watch the run.
On first down, Rodgers. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Packers. Extra point try now for Crosby.
It was nice playing, you know.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
You got what? You want to play me in 2-3-2?
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep.
I mean, I love people like
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
Big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. On 2nd and 10. Prescott trying for Cooper again. This time he finds it. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Looking for Cooper. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good pickup there at 22. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Preston Smith. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. And he gets it down to the 32. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed, I did, my good man.
Well, I do have one word for that touchdown for you, partner. You ready?
Yeah.
Cosmetics.
Just makes things look a little better. I don't know. It's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, and it's hard to do, too. The pig doesn't like the lipstick a heck of a lot, but you do like the fact that they're battling down the stretch, still trying to put something on the board, even though this game is over.
By the way, how rude is that to the pig? Look at all the things they give us. Pulled pork, bacon. This is taken to the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Rodgers throwing here. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
On second down now, it's Jones. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic. A lot of fun to watch.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. They'll start the drive with Elliott. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 31, Prescott. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up the first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target, but it's going to be second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent. And now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they close.